Someone who's doing some great things is Patrick Roberts, and he can tell us all about. I already know. A bit of inside information. Patrick, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dennis and Kushla. How are you both?
We're well. You've got a new album out.
Yes, it's actually just about to hit the stores shortly. It's called Vision, with all the proceeds going to Vision Australia.
Good. How did that all come about, Patrick? That's wonderful that you've done that.
Yeah, well, I've actually been in collaborations with a wonderful friend of mine that performed with me at Carol's by Candlelight last year, Lauren Nicholson, the blind guitarist, and we're getting together, and I've made an album, and he's a special guest on the album, and I was in negotiations with Vision Australia, and yeah, they're very pleased for the project to go ahead, and I'm just honoured to be able to do something and give back to them. They're a great company, so.
Is it all just is it all violin, Patrick, or is there's other instruments on the album?
Yeah, well, the actual album itself consists of myself solo throughout the album, but it's got full orchestrations with orchestral backings. It's got the National Boys Choir singing in the background on one of my tracks, a favourite one called Ave Maria. It's got Lauren Nicholson doing solo work, my friend Matthew Field playing piano on it. So it's basically got a lot of other instruments there, but it's a continuation from my previous album, All in Love is Fair, which I played I Dreamed a Dream on the Good Friday Appeal a few weeks ago.
Is it hard to learn violin?
It's an interesting. That's an interesting question, really. I suppose when I was younger, I've been playing for about 26 years now, so it seems pretty normal.
You must be tired.
When I was young, it was one of those complicated sort of things you go through. But as you get older, it just sort of becomes part of you, I guess, and a normality.
Let's just set the scene for those who haven't. If you weren't watching the Good Friday Appeal, or maybe didn't see Carols by Candlelight last year, this is the wonderful talent of Patrick Roberts. And we'll come back to you in a sec about what's coming up show-wise. Beautiful. That is magnificent. Now, you've got a concert coming up on the Mother's Day Eve.
Yeah, the 12th of May. It's at the Thornbury Theatre in High Street, Thornbury, yeah.
What a beautiful thing to do with your mum. Take her along and watch you play the violin. My mum would love that.
Oh, it's going to be a great night. You know, there's a meal involved as well, so you have some food, and we've got a very special guest, Athel Guy from the Seekers.
Yes.
He's coming on down, and also a support act, a wonderful harpist called Alana Conway. She was a semi-finalist in Australia's Got Talent. So it's going to be a wonderful evening.
Well, Patrick, thank you for giving us a few minutes today. It's the 12th of May, Thornbury Theatre, 859 High Street in Thornbury, and the doors open at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $35, two-course dinner and show $75. That should be a terrific night. And good luck with where can people get the new album?
Well, the new album, it'll be available throughout JB Hi-Fi, and also to be advertised through Vision Australia and Vision Radio shortly. It's going to get formally released in June, so it's just still in the releasing stages at the moment, so there'll be definitely some advertisements. And feel free for all listeners to sort of log on to my website, which is www.patrickrobertsmusic.com, just to keep updated with any sort of things with the album itself.
And Patrick, I've just seen a picture of you, because there's a press release here. You're not too bad on the eye either. So for all the old girls that are wanting to go along and have a bit of a perv.
Thanks, Kushla.
You happy for old girls to have a perv?
It's always a pleasant experience, yeah.
All right, thank you, Patrick.
No worries, thanks, Dennis.
That's Thornbury Theatre, 12th of May.